Organizers in Fairfax County, Virginia, meanwhile, have collected enough signatures to trigger a recall vote as they look to remove several members of the school board there. The pushback initially began in response to students not being allowed back in the classrooms full time, but now the battle over critical race theory has moved to the forefront. Zaya Tompkins is part of the Open FCPS coalition and joins us now. Zaya, great to have you here. So this is a bipartisan effort, and I think that's important to note because you founded this effort with a Democrat. Where's your push going next? What do you believe you will be able to make happen as so many parents, as we have seen, have been very verbally against what is happening in some of these schools there?
Hey, I appreciate your time today, Sandra, and thank you so much. You know, you hit the nail on the head in terms of bipartisanship. Open FCPS Coalition is the largest bipartisan grassroots organization formed during this pandemic of thousands of parents, teachers, and taxpayers who saw what was happening with their kids and decided to stand up and do something about it. You know, we're very happy to announce that after a very long campaign and tireless effort of the dozens of volunteers and thousands of parent members, we finally have collected enough signatures to go to court today. The next step for this is the clerk will review those signatures, and then we're pretty confident we will have a snap election here.
Really interesting. And as I noted, this all stemmed from not being able to get kids back in the classroom full time. Obviously, then critical race theory entered the picture, and that's a video that you saw and our viewers saw go viral of Michelle Leet, the Virginia PTA VP of training. She is taking issue and airing her grievances there with parents who are anti-CRT in the classrooms. Listen.
Let's deny this off-key band of people that are anti-education, anti-teacher, anti-equity, anti-history, anti-live and let live people. Let them die.
Just brutal every time you hear it. Those parents who have gone through so much, who are looking over their kids' shoulders, seeing what's being taught in their classrooms. And Zaya, you're one of them. I understand you have 3 kids, some of which you pulled out of the public school systems and put them in private schooling.
No, that's correct. Now, Open FCPS, we're not going to take a stand on the internals of Ms. Leet's comments. However, I will say that in that moment, you know, she is a firebrand partisan, and that's a fundamental misunderstanding of what our schools are supposed to be, right? Our schools are there to educate our kids, not indoctrinate them in any one kind of ideology. You know, Ms. Leet is free to, pass her ideas on and argue them in the marketplace of ideas among adults. But just as we don't teach flat earth theory, we shouldn't be teaching any other theory that isn't fully vetted.
So I just go on the record why it is that you are so against and concerned about critical race theory being taught in your kids' classrooms.
Again, so, our primary focus is on reopening these schools. All of these other issues, whether it's critical race theory, whether it's the admission standards into TJ, the #1 public high school, which was changed in order to reflect demographics, whether it's the transgender issue or any of these issues, they're all designed to distract from the fundamental problem, which is that our kids have not been in school for the better part of a year.
We need them to learn to read, right? We need math, science taught in those classrooms, right? Zaya, great to have you. Thank you. And thanks for bringing us the news. Keep us posted.
We will. Thank you.